Oh, wow. The entire intro video froze for me. So I'm really glad that that played through, for at least Lana and hopefully for all of you. And I really hope I don't have to I really hope I don't have to edit this video.
Nope, it
'Cause
definitely played all the way through.
It played like 7 seconds for me.
It played
And then
all the way through. It was all the way through. I heard all the music and the songs, and I
great.
was I was trying to get your attention to look at me down here to see if you were. I was like, fan, no fan,
You
fan,
know
no
what?
fan, fan,
It's a
no
Drag
fan.
Race fan, but sure.
I
Why
mean,
not?
I have a drag fan, so why not?
Most of our fans are drag fans, but you know what? This is the one series on TV where, fans are
Fans,
applicable because it's, as someone said, this is a very gay world, as we heard in these 2 episodes.
yeah, yeah. And I'm just a straight person living in this gay world.
You are, because you
Hello.
are what? An ally. Thank
Mhm,
you.
mhm,
And we
mhm.
thank you, Lana. Um, but hello, designers. We're back.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, we're so happy to be back here in our silk charmeuse, finally.
I'm so comfortable in our silk
Oh, it's
charmeuse.
so beautiful. Yes. Hello, designers. Welcome to the Cup TV, part of the Currently Unnamed Podcast Network, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to the Cup Refilled, where I don't remember the intro for the Cup Refilled,
Well, we're
actually.
taking you back to some great shows that we just love to watch. That's
Something
it.
to that effect.
Exactly that.
Yes, whatever that is. Welcome to Project Runway Season 8. We are back. I'm so beyond thrilled to be back doing Project Runway. Y'all, life has been a little hectic.
Mhm.
If you follow us across all of the Cup, which
You
you
should.
should. If you are not subscribed to this channel and all 4 of our channels, please make sure to do that. I'm going to do it right off the top. I'm not even going to introduce myself first. Make
Okay.
sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time, give you almost all things competitive reality TV. And here at the Cup TV and across all 4 of our channels, we are trying to hit 1,000 new subscribers across all of our channels by the end of the year, and your support means the world to us. So thank you very, very much. And if you're a fan of Project Runway, we're here all season for this season. And we may be doing some fun new, maybe Project Runway season 21 when it comes out in a couple months. Ooh, maybe. But yes. But we're happy to be back finally to do Project Runway season 8. Life has just been a little bit busy for us, so we did unfortunately have to put Project Runway Refilled on the back burner for a hot minute. But we are back finally. And hi, I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I'm drinking coffee, but what else is new? It's coffee cake creamer with a little bit of white chocolate syrup in here today. Classic. In my San Diego Zoo mug because it's one of the biggest mugs I have, and I needed caffeine to get me through whatever the fuck these 2 episodes were, because Jesus, 17 designers? 17. Y'all couldn't pick?
Mm-mm.
Y'all really couldn't pick. I could have.
I could
I
have
could have cut
easily.
I could have cut
I could
several of
cut
these
three, four,
people.
could cut 3, 4 people right off the bat. But
Uh-huh. I could have cut several of these people right off the bat, but that's beyond the point. And it wouldn't have been the person that y'all cut at the end of this first episode. We'll talk about it.
and hi everybody, it's me, Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to get the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Per water as usual because hydration is important. Cup mug as usual because never leave home without it.
Oh,
And I didn't go home.
my
And
my duck was tipped over a little bit.
and you can get your cup mug at Lana G's Creations. It's.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup merch, period.
Woo! I so excited, Lana, to be back with you here in our teal silk charmeuse this season.
Hmm.
Lovely choice, Lana. Um, for our, and I actually, and this is a color combo we have actually talked about on this pod before. The teal with the red, I'm really enjoying. This is a color combo that I enjoy a lot. We're getting
Mhm.
primary as well with the yellow, make it work here. Primary colors, love it. Giving a little Chara T, actually. Shout out to Miss Chara T from Drag Race UK. But yes, we are here. It is season 8 of Project Runway. A season I don't really remember watching.
Mhm.
Oh, and
This is gonna feel at all. I don't know how things happen. I know how it ends, I think, but I
yeah,
just don't know how we get there. So this is gonna feel like watching it all over again for the first time. So I'm excited.
yeah. There's like one or two moments that I remember from this season. And obviously, like the main person I remember from this season, just because he is, one of my favorite Project Runway designers of all time, Mondo. I love Mondo. Mondo is the reason for this season for me.
Hmm.
We'll talk about. I don't remember whether the Mondo moment for me is in this season or his All Star season. Because the seasons have blurred together for me. So whether it's the season or his All Stars, I'll talk about it when we get there. But I'm very excited for Mondo. Like I was telling Lana before we started, the two people I remember from this season most are Mondo and Gretchen. So, that tracks well for, the course of this season. But
Oh, something just popped back in my mind.
oh no.
I know what the controversy is.
Oh,
I just remember. We'll talk about it later. But oh my, I just remembered. But
oh
yeah,
goodness. Okay.
the people I do remember on the show, of course, is Mondo, Gretchen, and I remember Kristen, and I remember Michael. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, then I'm very excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see what goes down. Yes, controversial season. I don't seem to remember the controversy. But
Hmm.
I can't wait to see how this turns out, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna dive into the first two episodes of this jam-packed 17-person season of Project Runway. I already kind of did the intro, so we're just gonna dive right in.
Let's just get
But
right
all of our
into it.
links are down below. Our other channels, our audio podcasts, our Patreon, our social media, merch link, all of that is down below. You can follow Lana and I as well. Our social media links will be down below as well. So all of that loveliness. And yes, we may be here for season 21 of Project Runway, which we're
Mm-hmm.
very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi's back.
Yeah,
Hello,
absolutely.
Heidi. What? Very excited. So, um, yes, we come in. It is episode 1, and this season I noted is kind of the start of the shift of the new era, the way that they edit the first episodes now, where the people come in and they do these like small group things.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the people in the in the train station, or you've got the people on the boat, and it's the small groups coming together, and then everyone comes together. But we start with this like weird confessional Heidi and Tim white screen to the camera. This was strange.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Being like, well, we can't, we're doing things unprecedented this season. And I was like, yeah, you are. You're talking to us directly. What's
Directly.
happening?
Hello?
Like, huh? Okay. This is a little strange, a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But sure. And then we cut to the intro sequence, and Heidi's in a fuck ass bob.
Got a haircut.
Work.
Sure.
Work.
I mean, great.
Lovely. Then we get to meet our designers. They're all, getting into their small groups. Um, personalities galore. There's, there's Casanova. Oh God, there's Casanova.
Yep, that's Casanova.
There's Casanova. There's Peach. Oh God, there's Peach. Because they gotta cast an old woman every season.
Is she gonna be the oldest? Oh, absolutely, she is.
You know what? 2 episodes in, kinda enjoying Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. Enjoying Kristen. I would
Hmm.
like more Kristen content on my screen, please.
I feel like they always do that cast that kooky, like very few, like I don't know the word I'm trying to look for, but very like whimsy, kind of hippie
Mhm.
dippy black chick that's like, oh, I just
Uh-huh.
like let the fabric speak to me. She's from
Yes.
graphic designs, and so she's letting the fabric speak to her. She got into this by accident. I
Right.
love it,
It's
love
all
it.
it's all the different demographics. You have to have the white twink. You have to have the
Yeah,
other white twink. You have to have the other white twink. You have to have the person that was the white twink that's no longer the white twink because he aged out of being the white twink.
right.
All of the white gay men are blending together for me.
Hmm.
I'll learn who they all are. I'm more interested in the women at this point.
And we have some really good women here.
Love the women.
We got Valerie, who I was like, I don't remember her, but I love her.
Loving Valerie so
Kind of
far.
liking her so
Ivy,
far. Ivy,
Ivy, really
Ivy,
enjoying Ivy.
Ivy came in hot and got humbled very quickly, and I was like, "Ooh,
Yes. Sarah. I want to talk about Sarah.
mm-hmm, Miss
Loving
Frost,
Sarah.
Sarah Frost."
Loving Miss Sarah Frost. I like her personality, sound bites. Like, I'm gonna jump ahead for a second, but in episode 2, when she's like, I don't think Project Runway is a competition about design. I think Project Runway is a competition. What was it? Oh, it's a competition to break down designers or something like that.
Mm-hmm,
It's just like the
mm-hmm.
sound bites on sound bites. Like, she's gonna be my sound bite girl this season, and I'm very excited about it. Um, Loving her. Gretchen, obviously, she's the, she's the, she's the eco-friendly girl. And, I love that even in these earlier seasons, because this was, what, 2012?
13, 12, 13, I don't know.
10.
Oh,
2010.
okay.
Even in 2010, we're still casting, very eco-conscious designers. And, Project Runway has always been ahead of the curve. Love
Mm-hmm.
Project Runway for that. But we're getting a lot of these designers this season, especially like you were talking about with Kristen. We have Kristen, we have Gretchen, we have Mikkel, who
Okay,
are
yeah.
these kind of very, eco-conscious designers. I love that. I
Mm-hmm.
love seeing so much representation for that. Even though there are 17 of them on this season, and that is a lot, the amount of breadth of point of view
Mm-hmm.
and all of that, I love the amount of point of view we're getting from the designers this season. Who was it? I don't remember which Michael it is, but one of the Michaels I'm really enjoying.
The one who
There's
did
2 of them. Yes, that one.
Michael Castillo, Michael C.
Yes. Michael C. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
like I said, the gays all blend together for me until like mid-season. Because they all look the same. I'm sorry. Like they all do.
Look, you said it, not me.
I did, and I have every right to. So
Mhm.
so we get together. We have Heidi and Tim,
And we at the
and
Lincoln Center because the Lincoln Center is the new home of Fashion Week. And it's like, all right,
her.
word. Okay, so now we're at the Lincoln Center and they're all there. And this is why I knew something was up because I'm like, we don't usually take them to the Atlas right away. And then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, wait, it's 17 people. And then, oh, wait, they don't have 17 beds. So
Uh-huh.
somebody got to go.
Something something's going on here, Project
So,
Runway.
so, something,
Y'all ain't
y'all,
slick.
y'all sneaky, but we catching you. And so then they still have their luggage too. So I'm like, Oh,
And I've been noticing everyone's pulling only one
one
suitcase.
bag. And I'm like, why only one bag? You just got here
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna be here for however many, long one suitcase is
Mhm.
enough. But no, they only pulling one suitcase. And so they get there and Heidi is like, hey, welcome. Y'all know me, y'all know Tim. Um,
Mhm.
we're
Y'all don't know what we're about to throw at you though.
no, it's seven. Tim is like, we had such a hard time in the interviewing process of trying to narrow it down that we just couldn't. So it's 17 of you. And so we are going to, this is still the interview process.
Yeah.
And they all were like, what? Uh-huh.
Huh?
And I'm like, yes, you are still interviewing right now in this challenge. And so somebody's going to go home today. And they were like, today.
At
Oh,
least
at
one
least one
person.
of you are going home today, but it could be one or more of you. And they were like,
Gag to the gag, 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 gag.
giggity gag, gag, gag. And so they are like, oh. And then you think the gags will stop there, but oh no, no,
Oh, no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
The gags continue because Heidi says, and
Mhm.
I see you're holding your suitcases. I need you to open them and pick out a piece of yours. Now, when somebody says that to me, there's no way I'm picking out a piece that I want to keep because I just
Right.
have a feeling about these things. Like something ain't right. I'm gonna pick
Y'all
out something.
y'all ain't gonna I'm
Y'all ain't.
not
Mm-mm.
y'all ain't gonna clock me.
No, y'all not gonna get me fired up over my
I'm
favorite
not picking my $1,090
$1,000
pants.
pants from Dolce and
Casanova,
Gabbana. Like when pick out a random shirt that
baby.
you don't mind losing because that's
Right.
what I would have automatically thought. Like, get this, yeah, this is not that cute. This is cute enough, but this was my work outfit anyway. Like, I would never wear this on runway day. This is my work day outfit. So sure, take that. But baby, so people picked out their little one piece that they liked, and then Heidi says, now pass it to the person to the right of you. Now that's what
Love.
you have to incorporate into your look.
Love this.
That's it. Now that is the twist on top of a twist on top of a twist that I like.
In the words of Mother Hannah Chada, that's a good twist.
Twist.
That's a good
Baby.
twist.
Twist. It's
I
so good.
loved this. I
I
loved
was here for
every
it.
single bit of this. I loved
I was here
every
for
single
it.
bit of this. Like it keeps the girlies on their toes.
Hmm.
Plus, not to mention, this ain't even a 1 day challenge. This is a
Nope.
5 hour
Hour.
challenge.
5 hours. 5 hours.
This ain't Project Runway anymore. This is Project Get Your Shit Together. Emotional warfare. Get your shit together, make a garment.
This is
Runway
project.
challenge.
This is Project Challenge. Like,
Literally.
period, point blank. We're not gonna give you all these 2 day challenges and 1 day challenge. You got 5 hours to prove yourself in this audition.
And I love this.
I
I
mean,
love
I
this.
love it because it's like we said, when you watch all these shows with auditions like American Idol and The Voice and all this stuff, they got 1 minute to present themselves.
Yep.
You got a minute to get your song out and present yourself.
Yep.
You can't just be up there like singing a whole full song, getting
Yep.
all the right. You got one
Yep.
minute, and so
On
in any other thing, so in this
Yep.
situation, you're a designer. You should be able to pump out a look in a couple hours.
Yep.
So we giving you 5.
Right. It's like on Drag Race, you have 2 minutes to save yourself.
Period.
Like on what is it? On American Idol, you have 30 seconds
To see.
to save yourself.
So
In
here's
that
here's the
in that
audition
save
rule.
yourself song.
They don't have a save yourself song.
Oh, I thought they used to.
Nah, they don't
Oh,
do
I'm
that.
thinking of The Voice. I'm thinking of The Voice.
And maybe I think they don't even do that anymore.
Oh, do they not?
They don't
Oh,
even do that
I haven't
anymore.
watched I haven't watched The Voice like that in years. I'm thinking
Yeah,
of old
I think
school.
maybe they might do a wild card where it's like, okay,
Oh,
this
I'm
is.
thinking of the lives. I'm thinking of the lives where, like, in the live voting, where they do the, like, vote to
Oh
save.
yeah, no, they don't even do
They
that
don't do that
anymore.
anymore?
No,
Oh, man.
baby.
I haven't watched like that in years. I haven't watched like that
Yeah,
in years. Oh, did you
yeah.
see, side note, because I'm very excited about the beautiful man that won American Idol. Did y'all see?
Jamal Roberts.
Yes, shout out to him.
Shout out
Love
to,
for him.
hold on. Shout out to Jamal Roberts, who is, if you know, Juan, who plays games with us. Juan,
Yeah.
that is his cousin.
Shut the fuck up. No.
That is his cousin.
Oh my God.
So Juan Roberts is Jamal Roberts'
Oh my
cousin.
God.
Right
Oh, even
next door
better.
for me, in the Mississippi, Meridian,
Oh
Mississippi.
oh, how fucking fabulous. But
It's
did you see the
lovely.
photo with that vile woman?
We won't talk about her.
Anyway, oh no, I just wanted to say, did you see the photo with the vile woman and how she had to fake like
Hmm.
she liked him?
And did the interview afterwards talking about some. Oh, he has such an amazing. He's so talented. I really was really.
Bullshit.
But
Bullshit.
we move because we know what you didn't
You
like.
done showed yourself, you racist ass bitch. Moving on.
Miss, I don't
Um,
want to share stage with Beyonce. Everybody was like, fine, don't. More it's time for Beyonce then. We only want to see Beyonce anyway.
Kelly Clarkson's more famous than you. Heh. Anyway, and Kelly
Mhm.
Clarkson's better than you. Heh.
In every way possible.
In every fucking way possible. And you know what? She's an ally, so heh. Can we highlight Miss Kelly Clarkson and how much of a fucking ally she is as well? Because
Could we
Miss
just
Ma'am is the biggest ally, and we appreciate her for that.
could we just take a second to say how amazing Kelly Clarkson is? And
Please.
if Kelly Clarkson ever sings your song, it is now a Kelly Clarkson song and you don't own it anymore because she
Literally.
eats up everybody's
Oh,
song.
it's so
Love her.
good.
Love her.
Shout out
A
to Kelly
big fan.
Clarkson.
Big fan of Kelly. Look, I need to
Oh,
get to Vegas to
always
see her
have been,
residency. Me too.
always will be.
Always, always, always. Anyway, back to Project
Anyway,
Runway.
back to Project Runway.
This is how
In
we are,
case you
y'all.
wanted to know what we thought of those two women, that's what
Uh,
we think.
we go on tangents here from time to time. Might not have nothing to do with the show we're talking about,
No,
but it's always
no.
fun. Anyway.
Um, well, because not much else really happens in this episode other than complete chaos.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
the
Yeah.
workroom portion of this, complete chaos. Though I will say, I love the mood annex.
Mood
Come on,
Annex.
mood annex.
Mood say, don't come to us. We'll come to
We'll
you.
come to you. Well, maybe they didn't have to. They have 5 hours.
They
They
have
didn't have
5 hours.
time
They
to go
had
to mood.
time. They had time to run the mood and get
What
back in
time do we
time.
have to run to mood?
Who has the
None.
time? Who has the time?
None. So, yeah, complete and utter chaos in every
Yeah.
possible way.
Like all over the place. Everybody is just it's just a lot. It was so much that I couldn't focus on one particular thing or one particular
No.
person, or it was like people were panicking, people were calm, people were just in their zone. We saw everything. We saw the gambits of emotions in in this workroom
It really
situation.
was like the dichotomy of there were some people who were very calm, very focused. Like we saw like
Hmm.
Gretchen, Valerie, both of the who are the men with the same name again?
Michaels.
Michaels. The Michaels were both very calm. There were a lot of people that were very, very calm. And then you have the Casanovas,
Hmm.
the Ivies,
Hmm.
the April,
Peaches.
the Peaches. Oh baby, poor Peach.
Peach was just, she was like, I'm done. Like, I don't know what is
I
happening.
thought
Like,
Peach was going to quit on the spot.
me too. She felt so, like she seemed like she was so overwhelmed by the situation. And I mean, I get it. 5 hours is not a lot of time to do a
Yeah.
lot of anything. You have to get your plan, stick to it, and just do it and hope for the best because you don't have time to change it and do it again and fix it. You just got to do it. And she was just like, oh my God. Oh, she was so overwhelmed. I'm like, she might quit. Did she quit? I don't remember if she quit. I couldn't remember it, but she she was panicking. And
Yeah.
like certain people liked the clothes choices that they got. Some people didn't. And some people got like a blouse. Like
Hmm.
uh Casanova got a blouse. And
Hmm.
so Casanova decides to take the blouse and he's gonna make the blouse a skirt and then make this top. And then even through all of that, we still had the walkthroughs from Tim.
Hmm.
And Tim is just like, hmm, interesting. Is that sexy or vulgar? Talking to Casanova. Casanova's sexy. Okay, move on. We get to Mikhail. Mikhail has this beautiful blue shirt. And so
Hmm.
she makes the top of the shirt into like the corset of the dress and then makes this skirt. I personally thought it looks cute. I was like, this is a cute
Yeah.
little ensemble that she's putting together from what she was doing in the workroom. I'm like, oh, that is cute. I like it. I like it. I think
Hmm.
she's gonna be okay. I think she's gonna be fine on the workroom. I thought it looked cute. I was like, I just have to see it on the model. On the form, it looked cute.
Right.
So we'll see. But then it was other people like Jason
Oh, baby.
got a whole full blown kimono, y'all. Keep that in mind. Just
Hmm.
remember what I said. This man got a whole full kimono. Probably the most fabric anybody got the whole time. So just keep
And
that in
did nothing
mind.
with it. And did
So
nothing
just
with
think about that when we show him his look later.
it. Hmm.
Keep that in mind.
Also, information that I just learned about as well, because I did do a little bit of research stuff as well. So, we do have a contestant on here who has since transitioned.
Okay.
So the artist that we are experiencing currently as Andy,
Mm.
and we are experiencing currently as Andy, has since transitioned, and is now Ari.
Okay.
So I have listed her here as Ari as such.
I mean,
Um, so that is just something to keep in mind here.
I'm
But
calling him Andy because at this point they were Andy.
and that's fine. I just want to keep it
I
in
mean, I
mind.
get it. I
Yeah,
understand. I
I
definitely
have
understand.
I have her listed on here as Ari. I think it's fine if if we refer to her as Andy for the purposes of this competition, because we're talking about it's an interesting situation here and not something that we've experienced really on any shows that we've covered. Really, but we're talking about Andy as, as they presented themselves here on this season.
Hmm.
But I will say they do, or she does, not to misgender them. She does appear on future seasons,
Hmm.
post her transition,
See, well
as
then,
Ari.
yeah,
Yeah. So she does come back, post her transition.
love
Um,
that.
yeah. So, I'm
I
very
love
happy
that.
to see it.
I love that. Then that way we can talk about them and their transition and their journey. And it's like
Yeah.
right now they're Andy, and then
Yeah.
when we get to the season where they're Ari, we can talk about. I love that. I love that.
Absolutely. So for me, I'm going to refer to them as Ari. I'm going to refer to her as Ari this season. If you want to refer to them as Andy, I don't really particularly care. That's just me. I'll refer to her as Ari. You do whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. So whatever works. But just to clarify for the audience who may not have been aware, and I know you probably weren't aware as well, Lana. But just to let everybody know that's involved, because I just saw that doing some research on this season as well. So yeah, her. But just so that way you're not like, who's Ari?
Because I surely would have said, "Who the heck is Ari?
Who the is Ari?
Who is Ari? And why do you keep
Ariana
saying
Grande?
Ari? Ariana Grande on the
Is
show?
Ariana Grande on this season? No.
She was on stage. She wasn't even born. What are you talking about?
She was born. She was on
She was a
Victorious at this time.
in 2010. She probably
Yeah,
was. I don't
she
know.
was on Victorious at this time.
I was like, she's a
I was
baby.
watching her on Victorious at this
I can't
time.
remember how old people are.
Well, Julie. I and then the big moment going to the main stage, and Casanova's girl ain't even in her garment.
I tell you, it was chaos. Casanova's girl in the garment. Kristen completely left her girl downstairs in the hair and didn't take her to
Baby.
get no makeup done. It was like, just put on a bold red lip and call it a day. I'm like, girl,
Baby.
like they did not manage this 5 hours well. Some people, but some
Uh-uh.
people did. Some people did, but
But
some people
hey,
didn't.
to be thrown into a challenge like that,
Wild.
wild, crazy, insane.
Hmm.
And you know what? For them all to have something for
On the
everyone to
runway.
wear, job well done. Now, most of them look like shit, and we're about to talk about them. But,
Hmm.
you know, the fact that they all had garments for people to wear and nobody had asses hanging out like previous seasons, job well done.
And on that note, let's get to the runway.
I would love nothing more. I would love
Selma Blair is
nothing
the
more.
Selma Blair is our guest judge. I was like,
Love
oh, Selma
her.
Blair, love her.
Love Selma Blair.
Great. Good to see
Now
her.
these are not in runway order because honestly, I needed to pad the bad with some not as bad. Um, so these are in a random order. I don't remember what order I put them in, so this is going to be a surprise for everyone. Okay, we're starting not bad with Sarah.
Yeah. This isn't bad. This
No,
isn't bad. I thought like her she was gonna have some crotch issues, but it turned out not to be having major crotch issues. It's
no,
short. It's good. It's short enough where it's sexy, but it's not vulgar. It's not her butt cheeks ain't hanging out, so I like that.
yeah,
Um, it's the jumpsuit, short jumpsuit. It's it's giving me sexy prison wear. Like if I was a prisoner,
sure,
but I want to be sexy about it. That's
sure.
what it's giving. But it's cute.
I am on board with that 100%. Yeah, it honestly is one of the most, and this is honestly going to be a positive term in terms of this challenge. This is one of the most boring
Mm,
looks.
mm.
And boring here is with a positive connotation. It's
Okay.
simple, it's well done for the time frame that she had.
Hmm.
I think it's
Absolutely.
fine. I think it's fine.
Yep. It's fine. Perfectly
Well
fine.
constructed, cute, good.
But
Good job, Sarah. Oh boy. Yep, I put him second just to get him out of the way because this was bad. He should have gone home.
this is Justin. I called him Jason. That wasn't his name.
Oh
Is his
no,
name
this is
Jason?
Jason. No, this is
Oh,
Jason. I fucked this up.
well, I don't know who
No, his
Justin
name
is.
is fully Jason, and I just
Okay.
fucked it up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Well, so,
me. That's on me.
all right. All right. Well, Jason had the full kimono. And this is what we got: a backwards rope. He just turned the garment backwards. And then cut
Because he was so enamored by
with
his
this girl's
model's
breasts.
breasts.
And this is why I was like, see, sometimes straight men don't need to be in fashion because if you can't focus on your outfit because you too looking at the the nubs on your
Mm.
model, and her breasts aren't even that big. Like, bruh, hello, they're just breasts.
Mm.
But what
I
I
mean,
will,
from what we saw, it looked like she had lovely breasts.
she had lovely breasts, but they weren't like huge. They weren't big. They were nice. I will give them a good B cup breasts. They were fine. Um, what I will say, I liked how he styled her, but I do not like this outfit. at all. At all.
Yeah. I think he styled her the best that he could for this absolute shit show of a garment.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's what it is. This is atrocious, and he should have gone
yeah.
home.
He should have gone home.
This is
Her
atrocious.
hair was great though.
Oh, the hair is great.
I
She's
love her
serving
hair.
face.
She's stunning.
She's
But
serving face here, and I love every moment of it.
it's just so
Um,
bad but she makes a trash outfit look decent. And that's hard to do. So kudos on you, girl, because you eating. But this outfit,
I'm
that's
pissed.
like it.
I'm pissed that she got eliminated because he did.
Right.
Because she's a damn good model.
She's good. She's good.
But next up is Peach.
I didn't mind this. I actually liked this. I thought it was cute.
It's just a
Safe.
little dated.
It's safe for it's 5 hours. For 5 hours,
Yeah.
I will say this is perfectly fine. It's perfectly safe. It's cute. It's fine. It is not the best, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not the worst. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just she's got a very specific POV that I just think, is not going to I don't think she's long for this competition.
Me
I don't remember
neither.
how she does necessarily, but I don't think she's long for this competition because her POV, as she said, is for like ladies who lunge. That's not going to be a POV that is going to respond positively all the
Mm-mm.
time with Michael and Nina. That's
No,
just,
absolutely not.
unless she modernizes her POV. But very safe, very fine.
Hmm.
I actually really like the neckline as
Me
well. I
too.
think
I'm a
the
fan of
the
that.
the lining with the red, I actually don't mind this.
I would wear that to lunch.
It's cute.
It's cute.
The length is actually really cute.
Absolutely.
So, simple, well done. Christopher. Fine.
But it was a dress before. He made it into a dress.
Yeah.
And so I'm not understanding why he wasn't at the bottom because they did the same what they said about Ivy. She turned pants to her pants. He turned a dress to a dress.
I think there's enough embellishment here that it's not too bad, and I think enough people sucked
I
that like
guess.
this is a cohesive ensemble. I actually really like the neck piece that's going
Hmm.
on. I like the belting. Um it's cohesive, and I think the difference maker here, and this is what the judges kept harping on with everyone that was in that bottom six, the styling is good.
Yes.
The
Yes.
styling is very good here.
Yeah.
The slick back hair, the minimal makeup, and the bag, like everything works. The color palette is good. Yes, it is a dress that was just kind of like he altered it a little bit and added things to it. But for 5 hours, I actually don't think it's all that bad of a transformation. And with, the transformation is not all that bad. I don't think it's not groundbreaking, but it's safe enough for something like this. But it's
Oh,
definitely on the lower side of safe.
yeah. It's definitely safe. Definitely safe.
I, to this day, do
Still
not
like it.
understand why Mikkel went home.
I
Is
don't
the
get it.
styling bad? Yes.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the hair, but I like the bag.
I don't like the bag with this. The bag is
Mhm.
cute. A blue bag. Blue bag. Blue.
Yeah.
Blue bag. Not pink.
Oh,
I don't
yellow
like the hair
bag.
with this. But the garment is
It's
well
cute.
constructed.
You know, the more I'm looking at it, I can see the top. The top feels like it's pulling her boobs down, and I think it need a little bit more fabric at that on the side, so it's not as much side boob popping out, and it's like uneven. Like it's uneven. Look at the side, each side. It's uneven.
I know, I see it. I absolutely see it. Jason flipped around a kimono.
I get it. I get it. I think this deserved to stay over his
I
100%.
I would have
But
been more satisfied if both of them would have gone home, honestly.
absolutely agreed. Agreed. Agreed.
Like if you're gonna send her home, which it's a fair assessment. If you're gonna send one person home, I would have been fine with Jason over Mikkel. But
Hmm.
honestly, send both of them home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you didn't need to have 16 people move into Atlas. You could have had 15.
It'll be perfectly fine with 15.
So, especially because the next challenge wasn't a partner challenge. Like, hello.
But
But
I don't think it was a horrible dress. It had
no,
some imperfections, but I don't think it was a horrible. But I think her styling was a little. Ooh,
her styling was bad. Her styling was
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Mm. I actually like the top for Ivy.
I like the top, and they hated this top, and
I
they
don't
were.
get
I
it.
don't get it. I was like, I don't think the top is that bad.
I like it. I like the top with the pants. Now, are the
Hmm.
pants turned into
Pants,
pants? Yes.
yes, but
But I like the pants turned into pants.
I think she should have turned to a skirt. That would have made it really
Yeah.
cute. It would have been a micro mini skirt or something like that with that pattern. Would have been
Right.
cute. But I like the top
Yeah.
with that.
You know what? You know what the pants are giving me? The pants are giving me Hershey Liqueur Jeté, when she just put the little panel in the pocket. I
Oh
love you,
man.
Hershey. I love you, girl. But that's what it's giving me a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh yes. I think the pant, if she would have just made it to a skirt, it probably would have been she would have been fine.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have hated the top as much as they did. But it's like you took a pant to a pant. Not very innovative.
Yeah.
Or
But the
maybe some
blouse,
hot
I
pants.
love.
I did. I liked the top. I think the top was good. And I thought she styled it well.
To
So
have that much like ruching work as well in
r-
5 hours is
right.
incredibly impressive, honestly. And so
Exactly.
ultimately I'm glad they kept her because like there is an incredible amount of work done there. And there's
Yes.
something sculptural about this top that I'm responding positively to. Like I really like it.
Me
So
too.
AJ.
It's a school
Okay.
dress. It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
It's a
It
point
has a
of
point of
view.
view.
Love it.
It's a
Love it
point
for
of view.
there's a point of view. And
And that's all we ask.
I appreciate the point of view.
Me too. That's all we can ask for in 5 hours. This is
What
perfectly
did he
fine.
have to start with?
I think it was top of that is what he had to start with.
It was transformed. Like
It was good.
if there was a top 3,
Mhm.
I could have seen him up there.
It was good.
Um yeah,
I think the
I could have seen
styling
him
is
up.
good. Yeah.
Styling is beautiful. I love this hair. I love this makeup.
I
The
like the
model?
necklace. Yeah,
Who's
she's
this
stunning.
model?
She's stunning.
Who's this model? Hold on. Who is this model? AT. Who's this model? Amare, you are serving down,
She
mother.
ate. She ate.
She ate down. She ate down here.
Love that for her.
Michael Costello.
I thought this was fine because I saw he got the Karen Kristen's uh scarf ish thing, and so he took
Yeah.
that pink scarf and he made a leather skirt. I thought this was a cute look.
It's cute. Like, I don't know where this girl is going, but it's cute.
I mean, she had a jacket on, so she could be going to
Yeah.
work, and then after work, it can turn into a day to evening.
This feels more evening than day to evening for me just because of the pleather.
I mean,
Um,
well, it depends on where you work because, like, these new age days, you can work at these startup tech companies. It's like, oh, I wear my
oh,
leather
that's
skirt and blah
but
blah
like,
blah.
do you wanna be sitting at a startup company all day in a pleather skirt, Lana?
I mean, sure,
That
why
feels a
not?
little uncomfortable. I don't know.
It depends on how you like. This model would not be uncomfortable sitting there in a
That's
pleather
fair.
skirt all day. Now,
That's fair.
us with a little bit more meat on our bones who sweat a little places,
Uh-huh.
yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
No,
No,
we
I'm
don't we
fine,
not,
thank you.
I'm not sitting in the flutter skirt all day. No, thank you.
No, no,
But this with the jacket on, I definitely could see it going from day to evening.
absolutely. Absolutely. Ari, the artist formerly known as Andy.
I now
Baby, this was
remember this. I
baby, this
now
was
remember
incredible.
him. Okay. I
Baby,
now remember.
baby, I understand why they gave Miss Gretchen the win. We'll talk about it. But this is art.
Yeah.
Baby, this is art.
I now remember Ari. At first I was like, who the heck is Andy? And who the heck is Ari?
Yeah.
But now I remember,
Our baby from Hawaii. Our baby
yes, I
from
remember
Hawaii. Yeah.
Andy with,
because
okay,
because she's not really featured in this episode really at all, or
not too much.
either
No,
of these
not either of
episodes really,
these.
for that matter. Like, we get a
And
cute little intro.
they didn't even give them a intro in the beginning.
Yes, we
Like
did. We got a very brief,
with
very very
the
brief.
first time we saw Andy, or was that or Ari, was when they were at the Lincoln Center. And it was
Yes,
like
yeah, yeah.
really
They
quick
didn't
pan
they
through.
didn't
Like
get the
they didn't get the
full.
group,
Yeah,
But okay, yeah. All right.
this is art. Like, I understand why they
Beautiful.
gave Gretchen the win, but this is art.
Yeah, I
Like,
enjoyed this.
I loved every bit of this. She slayed
This
this.
I had a actual like response to
Visceral.
this, very visceral response to this. Like I was like, oh yeah, I like this. And for 5 hours, not only did you make a hat and then give us some chopsticks in the hat, like you're very cultural with who you are, but you gave us a look. This was fashion. This was good. This was good. How you make all three pieces in in 5 hours, baby? Come on.
What did she have to work with to start? Was it
I
the
have
pants?
no idea
I want to say
what.
it was the pants, actually. I don't remember. Regardless, it's art. I love it.
It's good. It's great. I love this.
Work. I thought Mondo killed this as well. I
I thought this
love
was cute.
this.
I thought
I
this was
love,
cute.
love, 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 love this.
I thought
I
this
love
was so
every bit of
cute.
this.
I like the styling of this. I like that green panel to break up some of that in that pattern work. I thought this it fit perfectly. I thought this was really cute. It was safe. It was cute. It was good. Definitely on the good side of things. Like
Yeah,
never near the bottom. Never ever near the bottom for this look.
yeah. Ah, IN is such a gorgeous model too. Like, so beautiful. This green with this like chevron as well is just so good. Mondo could have been in the top here too. I do wish they would have done at least a shout out for a top three, because in my opinion, it would have been Gretchen, Mondo, and Ari.
Mhm,
Because I think all three of them did really kill this challenge, but that's just
mhm,
me. That's just me. And I love
mhm.
the accent of the pink bag as well. I think that styling really works here for me.
Mhm.
With Gretchen, I see why they gave her the win here, because she had ugly materials.
But then she only put the material
I
on the
know.
shoulder. Like
I
I
know.
was not that impressed by this look. I'm gonna be honest. I was like,
I
whatever.
understand.
It's just a plain black dress and with a high low a high low bottom. Like it just didn't do, and she put the appliques on the shoulder. Like it wasn't that impressive to me. I was not that impressed with this look. I thought her model looked older and
Mm,
it was alright. It wouldn't have been a winner for me. She wouldn't have won for me because she had ugly material. Who fault is that? Y'all the one made it a challenge. She put the
right.
appliques on the shoulders. Big whoop. You can do that, and I can't sew a lick.
Lana, appliques hide the shoulders.
Had the shoulders. Appliques had the shoulders. Like
Oh,
that
shout
literally
out to
tells
our
me
dear
way.
fave Minnie. Shout out to our dear fave Minnie Wang.
But like, come on. I don't think it's a winning look. We've seen better. We've seen
I,
better.
I think I will agree with you. But that's just me, and that's just us here at this podcast. It's a well constructed look for 5 hours, though. I will give her that.
Yeah, absolutely.
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 Baby, Miss April, this was a mess. I'm sorry. I like her. I like her, and I love her POV. I love her POV. But this was a goddamn mess.
I don't know what this is.
A hot
It,
boo-boo mess. That's what it is,
I,
Lana.
I don't know what this is. For me, I don't. It's not it. The styling is wrong. The dress is wrong. Those shoulders.
I actually think the styling for this is right, but the whole thing is wrong.
I don't like any of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the interesting thing for me is I actually think the styling for this is spot on for the ensemble. I just think the ensemble is wrong. Because I actually love the side poof that we've got going on here. And like for the look she's creating, it works because it's messy. You know, the makeup is a little messy. And I think for it all works for what she's going for. I just think the whole thing is wrong. I just think the whole thing is wrong. But I love her. I love her point. I love her point of view. I love what she's going for. I just didn't love the look. That's all. Valerie. Yes, I will sing her name like that all season. Shout out to Miss Amy Winehouse. It's cute.
Yeah, it's alright.
I
I'm
wish
not
she
a
had
fan of
better
the
colors to
colors.
work with.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of the
Lana
colors.
again, Lana, and we're kind of wearing those colors today. That's interesting.
But not together.
No,
And that's what this is giving me. It's giving me I'm not a fan of the colors together. But sure. I think everything else is fine. Her model looks great, but I'm not a fan of the pink and the yellow and then whatever this beige, brown, green, whatever this color. Yeah, together is not working for me.
she had to work with the materials.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna give her too much grief for that. I think the color blocking that she has going on is actually kind of interesting. The colors don't necessarily work, but she worked with what she had to. And I think you know what, it's at least interesting, and it's a cohesive, pulled together look, and the styling is cute.
Mhm.
Safe for this
Mhm.
challenge. Safe, probably on the lower end, but still safe.
Mhm.
The more that I look at some of these looks, the more that I'm like, Peach is actually on the higher end of safe. Like, maybe what? Come on, Miss Peach.
Come on, Peach.
All right. Pole
Uh,
dancer in Dubai.
baby. Mm-mm.
Baby. No,
Mm-mm.
Lana, no. Lana, no.
Mm-mm.
Lana, no.
Mm.
Lana,
I turn my
no.
whole back to this. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Lana, no. Lana, no.
Mm. Mm. Baby, no. God, no.
Oh no.
Oh, oh, I'm so glad we're not scoring this stuff. Oh,
Ah!
mm.
Oh no, Lana, no.
Oh,
Oh, oh, my jaw hurts. Oh wow. I mean, yeah,
oh,
baby.
oh. Baby, this should have went
Why didn't
home.
they send this man
This
home?
should have went home, honey. This should have gone home. I can't even look at it. It should have gone home.
Go home.
Go home. Like everything is wrong with this look from head to toe. It's wrong. Oh, mm-mm, mm-mm. No.
I mean, the best part of this is getting another iconic Michael Kors quote. She looks like a pole dancer in Dubai. Like, that's the
Just,
best part of this.
mm,
Oh, baby, no. Let's move on.
please, no, absolutely not.
I love this,
I
actually.
like this too.
From
I did like
Michael
this.
D. The print and what he had to work with is doing all of the
The
heavy
work.
lifting.
Yes.
But the way that he's draped this and the way that he turned this into this almost like shawl caftan situation,
Yes.
I really love this. This was a
Yes.
very, very good look from Michael D.
When she walked
The
out, I was like,
the model's killing it here. Her face. Who is this model? Who is her? Who is she? Jana. Jana, girl, where is she from? I need to know where is she from? Jana, where are you from, girl? Do we know? I don't think we know.
mm. All I know is she rocked this.
Yeah, she killed this.
When
Yeah.
she came down there and when she turned that corner, I was like, yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, I would wear that. I would wear that now. It's good.
It's gorge. Yeah, it's
It's
gorge.
good.
It's gorge.
It's good. Shout
And
out
then
to
the
you,
belt
Michael.
tie kind of coming down and going below
Yes.
the hem of the dress. I
Oh,
love it. Yeah. Definitely up there.
good.
Top five.
Definitely
Top
up there.
five of the
Yeah,
night for
top.
sure.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Nicholas,
This isn't bad. It
it's not
isn't
good.
great, but
It
it's
needs a
just not.
steam. It needs a
Yes.
steam. That's the big
Yes.
issue I have with the whole thing. It needs to be
Yeah.
steamed. But for 5 hours,
You kind of
he
that
he
you
made
kind
he made a floor length dress in 5 hours.
of not mad at it. It's not a
You
bad
know,
dress.
I understand why he was in the bottom. I do.
Yes.
But it's not atrocious.
We
Was
see
he the
work.
first one called safe of the bottom six? I don't remember offhand.
I don't remember offhand
He
either. I
should have
can't tell you.
been. He had the best, in my opinion, of the bottom six looks.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, it's not atrocious. It just needs, I wish the waist was a little bit lower.
Yes.
I wish, I
Which
wish it
was
had a
steamed.
steam. Yeah. There's a lot of things I would have changed, but overall, it's not atrocious.
Not horrible.
Yeah. Kristen's is not bad.
It's not bad, but it's just that bottom is so weird to me.
Yeah.
Like I
But
like the top half of this dress, but I'm
yeah,
not loving the bottom half of this dress.
there is a point of view.
Yes. This. And
I
her model. Who is
love.
this model though? That's all I need to know.
Who is this model? Let's find out.
Who is this model?
Who is she?
Because who is her? Who is
Who is
she?
she? Who is she? Caven.
She ate.
She ate one down.
Her face is stunning.
That face is beautiful. I hope she has had so much work.
Right.
I hope she has had so many modeling gigs since this airing of Project Runway. I hope she has had a very successful modeling career because she deserves it.
Mhm. All the models that we shouted out thus far, I hope they ate the runways up.
Period.
Yes, they ate. But yeah, I do think it's a point of view. I agree with you. I just don't know if I like the bottom part of it.
Love it.
What were you saying? Because I know I cut you off like 3 times.
Oh no, you're totally fine. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I love the collar part. I agree with you on that. It was a lot of what you were saying, honestly, so I was just letting you speak. Because we, again, hive mind, we think very similarly. Love the top part, love the patterning that's going on here. I like the sculptural element of the skirt, but I agree there's something a little bit off. But again, 5 hours, I'm not mad at it. And the styling here, again, the bag, the whole styling, it works. Safe.
Good.
That's where it was. So, So they call 10 people safe.
Mm-hmm.
We have 7 people on stage. They say there's a clear winner. Apparently it's Gretchen.
Okay.
I think it should have been Ari.
Should have been. Well, I think it should have been
Or
uh,
Mondo.
no, that's not the one I liked. Like
You liked Andy.
I like Andy. I like Ari. I like
Ari.
Andy, but that's
Yeah.
not the one I was thinking about.
Oh, which one were you thinking about?
We
Here, I'll go
literally
back.
just talked about it. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Michael.
Michael's nah. Oh God, no, no, no. Well, then it probably was Ari's then. Okay, probably was Ari. Yeah, AJ or Ari's. I liked
Oh, AJ's. Okay. No, I could see AJ as well.
AJ's, Ari's. Yeah, Michael's. Yeah, other people's could have
Yeah,
been there.
AJ, Ari, Mondo, even. I think
Yeah,
Mondo had
Mondo.
a, I'm not mad at Gretchen personally. Even Michael D, I
Yes.
think could have had, could have had it.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I'm not upset at
Oh,
Gretchen having it, but
yeah. Yeah.
they rewarded a simple black dress. Okay.
Right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
And we end up with a bottom 6 for this episode, which I think was very fitting given the fact that a lot of people did not do great.
Right.
Happy to report, I think, top 6, top 7, happy to report, I think Peach falls in there for me, actually. Well done, Peach. But yes, our bottom 6, I got his name right. I did put Jason here, even though I put Justin on the slideshow. Casanova, Ivy, Nicholas, Mikkel, April, and Jason in the bottom 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one I would have swapped.
I mean, I probably would have taken Ivy out because I think her shirt was fine, was good. I wouldn't have put that.
I don't know who I would have swapped out though.
I don't know.
I maybe just would have had a bottom 5.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have been in there at all, and then everybody else would be fine.
And I maybe would have had, because they ended up they went down to a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way that they did this whole sequence was
weird. It was weird.
So they eliminate Mikkel.
It's just out of the blue.
I don't agree.
I don't agree with that either. I don't think she should have went home.
I don't think she should
have. They should have sent home somebody else with her.
I think they should have eliminated Mikkel and Jason. Mikkel and Jason or
Jason.
Casanova.
Or definitely Casanova.
Jason or Casanova should have also gone home.
Right. I think Mikkel should have been in the top of the 3. Out of those 3, she was better than both of them. So I don't think she should have went home at all. So it should have been either Casanova or Jason.
I agree.
Or both. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of the outcome, but they just sent home Mikkel, and then they were like, okay, and everybody else, y'all safe. I was just like,
well, and so they come down to Ivy and Casanova, and I'm thinking, oh, they're going to send somebody else home.
Send home Casanova.
And then they're like, no, we're going to keep both of you because we want to see more from you. And I'm like, that's anticlimactic, but okay, work.
Whatever.
All right, go off, I guess. And then we move into,
they go to Atlas, and everybody moves in, and everybody's happy. Yay. Because now they're officially part of season 8. No more interview process. Yay for that.
Woo.
So then we move on to the next episode. I can't believe we spent the hour on this episode, but okay.
Well, there were 17 looks, Lana. So yeah, that tracks.
Sure.
So we go to episode 2. Where we have 16 looks we get to talk about. Have fun. Thankfully, not much happens in the episode, so that's fun. But the challenge for this week is immediately the Marie Claire challenge. And I was like, oh, wow. We are throwing them in the deep end immediately. All right. I was a fan of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, let them make clothes out of each other's luggage, episode 1. Episode 2, Marie Claire challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Let's design for the Marie Claire woman. We've got the editor-in-chief of Marie Claire. I do not remember her name offhand, but I will pull it up here shortly. Joanna Coles. So Joanna Coles is here. We are on the rooftop of the Atlas, as we typically do in episode 1, but this time we did it in episode 2, just to be a little unique and different for season 8. And God, Lana Del Rey. Fuck
Lana
you.
Del Rey.
I love you, Lana Del Rey.
Love her.
So Joanna Coles, editor-in-chief of Marie Claire, is tasking our designers to design a look that epitomizes the Marie Claire woman. We find out that the winning designer's look will be displayed on a billboard in Times Square, which is very exciting for episode 2.
Yes.
And then we also find out that as part of this challenge, the morning of the runway, each designer and model are taken to have a photo shoot for their look to get a feel of what it will look like in print.
Mm-hmm.
And then we find out that the winning designer's look is going to be modeled, no big deal, by Coco Rocha.
Right.
No big fucking deal or anything, just Coco Rocha.
She go have on the
So they leveled up between season 7 and season 8 of Project Runway.
Oh, absolutely.
This is the level up season.
Absolutely.
Got it. Yeah. So they're doing their thing. We get to go to Mood.
Right. We got our first trip to Mood for the season.
Yay.
No annex. No more annex.
No Mood annex. We're going to Mood. And it's a mess.
Peach is.
Oh, baby.
Peach.
Is this our Peach check-in for the episode? How's Peach doing? She's a mess.
She's a mess because she's like, I'm looking for this houndstooth tweed type deal. And
I love that idea for her and for this challenge. And I was like, yes, right. Peach.
I was like,
houndstooth tweed.
And Peach can't find the houndstooth tweed. And she just ends up pulling some fabric that she doesn't even like. She's like, I don't know what I grabbed. I'm like, oh, girl. I get it, bitch. Your first time in the store, you don't know where anything is. You have to try to find things. But she had a hard. She had a hard one. She couldn't get things. She couldn't find it.
So, designers are designing.
Mm-hmm.
Gretchen accuses someone of stealing her ideas in episode 2.
And this is not the last time we're gonna hear somebody stealing her ideas. Methinks this is not the last time we're gonna hear that.
She is going to be the who was it a couple seasons ago? Not Mila, but
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. Oh gosh, she always did the vintage looks. She always was. Oh gosh. She had that annoying laugh.
Not Ainsley.
It's not Ainsley, but it's something in that range. I want to say 5.
I also want to say 5. Hold on.
It starts with
I'm going back. I'm going back. What is her name? Kenley! She's giving me Kenley energy.
She's giving me Kenley energy.
I knew it was something with a Lee involved.
A Lee on the bottom. Like, it's something that
I was close. You are.
Yeah,
she's giving me Kenley energy already. I'm very intrigued to see how this goes. I can't wait to see how this turns out. But yeah, I'm getting that energy from her. I think that's how we're going to be getting.
We think she's going to say it more than once. Yeah.
Methinks that's what we're going to get from her. Yeah.
We see Casanova in the workroom trying to ask questions, and AJ's like, I'm not helping you.
Period.
Like, okay. He's like, this is a competition. I'm not going to make your garment for you. Because he's like asking him things like, Do I put this here? Should I move that there?
Oh
Is
no,
it
he doesn't even
basically
ask him. He
pattern?
says, "Is this?" He says, "This is how you do it,
And
babe.
AJ is like, no,
You are a
I'm not
designer."
going. AJ said, I'm not going to make your pattern for you. He's like, oh, okay. I mean, Casanova took it like, okay, no problem. But he was just like, I'm not going to make your garment, which I'm not mad that AJ said that or did that
I
because, like, this
loved
is a
it.
competition and he does not need to work for you and work for himself. It's like,
I loved it.
no. And Casanova was like, well, everybody else is very willing and open to help and da da da. But Casanova is one of those people, you give them an inch, they take a mile, because
Uh-huh.
as we see, he would not leave Gretchen alone about every little detail of this look that he wanted to put together. Do I do the belt, no belt? Do I do this and this? And it was just like a lot. He was just very needy. And when you're in a competition, you don't need somebody to be needy on you. I'm like, I gotta focus on me. I can't be sitting here giving you all my tips and tricks of, and then you beat me. No, no, thank you. Absolutely not. So yeah,
Right.
interesting.
Um, yeah, so and then meanwhile, Jason has gotten it in his head that he is designing this infinity garment because it's season 8. Okay. Cute design. That is what I said out loud to myself. I was like, cute design.
I
Okay.
said, cute idea. Very cute idea. You want to make an infinity dress? It's 8. Got it. Cute idea. Let's see if you can execute it.
No.
That's what we have to see, because all the ideas are great in the world, but if you can't execute them, that means nothing. But he gave us a cute idea,
Very cute idea. And you know
and
what?
you
Project
stuck with
Runway,
it.
especially in these early episodes, is a lot of cute ideas.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And he was focused on that cute idea. He was like, "This is what I'm going to do," and he was focused on it. And so everybody was making their dress. They found out about the billboard. Everybody was excited. So now they really working on their dress. Poor Peach is uh Peach is going through it again in this work. I need an episode where Peach is not going through it, because these first two Peach has
Please
been going through.
let Peach breathe.
Like, my God,
Because she's
af-
such a sweetheart.
she's
Like,
a
she seems
sweetheart.
like such a sweetheart.
Absolutely. But she's just like, I just feel like she's out of her range here because, like you said, her POV is ladies at lunch. And that's not who the Project Runway people are looking
Not
for.
inherently.
Not
She can make
inherently.
it work,
But she
but,
has to make it work. She has to learn how to actually make it work.
indeed.
But she, after her moment with Tim, she's just like, oh no, I have to redo my whole skirt. The skirt ain't working. So I gotta do everything over again.
Because Tim
And she
said what? Cheap, or was it like just not meshing? I don't
it just
remember.
wasn't
Because
he
he said
the
cheap for a couple people. I don't remember.
yeah, I think the fabrics weren't going together well, because she had this pink and white polka dot fabric and then this brown like fabric, and it just wasn't going well together. So he was like, she was like, I gotta adjust. Do I do the top or the skirt? And Tim was like, that's up to you. I can't tell you which one you need to change.
Yeah.
You just need to change something.
Yeah.
And so she was like, all right, well, now I gotta go change everything. And she was like, this
Yeah.
is not good. And she's like, I need to have as much done by midnight because blah blah. Peace was just going through it. And a lot of people were getting critiques from Tim, and some were happy, some were not.
Yeah.
Some were like Jason, who was like, I'm not listening to nothing Tim says. I'm just gonna do what I do. I was like,
We'll see whether that is a valiant idea for you, my dear. I can't wait to see how this turns out.
"Mm,
So they get everything done. We go to the next morning. We go to photo shoot. I loved this.
I love this.
I
I
loved
actually really
every bit of
did.
this. I tried to find the photo shoot photos because I wanted to include them here. I
Mhm.
could not find them anywhere, which sucked. And I tried to pull like the stills of them. It just didn't work for this, unfortunately.
And we
But
didn't see everybody. We only saw like
yeah,
4 or 5 people. So
yeah.
it's like,
It was unfortunate. I wanted to have them side by side as well, because the photo shoot photos we did see were gorge, and I
so
loved every bit
cute.
of it. But I loved seeing the photo shoot process as well. Especially seeing Jason Flounder.
This man picked a picture. First of all, his dress has safety pins in them. And even though he says that's a design that was, on purpose, he did that. But if you're going to do that, you got to make them look fashionable,
Intentional.
intentional. And he picked a picture where it looks like the safety pin is holding things together instead of it being intentional fashion. Like it just didn't work. And I'm like, ugh. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. And that photo shoot, when he picked that picture, I said, "This man is going home," and he should,
Yep.
because this outfit is absolutely atrocious. I don't care what it looks like on the runway. This picture alone is not going to fly on any billboard anywhere.
Never.
Not even in Middle America. It's not flying. Somebody will be riding down the street like, "What the heck is she got a hole in her shirt on that billboard?"
Right.
That don't make no sense. Like
Unless
for
it's an
Marie Claire.
intentional.
Right. But this looks like I'm holding it together because it's about to pop off. It just did not work. It did not work. And I knew in that moment what was about to happen. And I was like, good, finally, about time.
But we were still gagged and gooped and betrothed. That's
We
the
were
best
still,
part of it all.
yeah.
And we'll talk about it
Yeah, we'll
shortly.
talk about it.
But do you want to, shall we?
Yeah, I think we shall.
I think we shall as
Larger
well.
than life.
Larger than life, because Billboard.
That makes you. I hate believe I sang that.
Yes.
I hate that.
I see you.
No, I should have never sang that.
Well, I see you for that. I agree with you, but I see you.
I'm not a Backstreet fan.
I know you're not, but I do see you for that.
I do. But that makes you larger than life. Okay, there we go.
You know, for her coming up with what the judges called an ugly top last week, she came up with a very safe garment that kept her safe this week. And I was happy for Miss Ivy, all things considered.
It's a cute shift dress. It's sassy enough for the Marie Claire woman without being too overtly vulgar and not ugly. It's safe enough.
Styled great.
Yes.
My one critique, I wish it was in a more fun color.
Yes.
That's
and that
really
would have got her over the edge, I think.
I still think she would have been safe because the silhouette is whatever, everything is whatever. I just wish it was a more fun color. That's all. But, safe, cute, whatever. That's why I started with her, honestly. I was like, let's start with Ivy. That's the cutest one. And most people, honestly, in this challenge went simple and safe. And I don't honestly mind that for the Marie Claire challenge. Because you want, this is the marketing challenge. This is the ready to wear challenge. This is the, what did they say last season? Oh, what was the big fucking thing the last couple of hanger appeal? This is the hanger appeal challenge.
Yeah.
This is the hanger appeal challenge. This does have hanger appeal. I just wish it was in a more fun color. So.
I didn't mind this either, but I don't know if it's a Marie Claire worthy.
I like Miss Kristen. I do. This was just a little messy for me.
Yes.
I wouldn't have put her in the bottom at all.
No.
Oh, at all. But she is on the lower end for me for this challenge only because I think there are some elements that work here. I really like this scarf situation that's going on. And I really like the bustier top. I think that works for me. Again, it's the skirt for Kristen that I'm a little bit like, I don't get it. I like the neutral color palette. I think that screams Marie Claire for me. But the skirt, the hem is a little bit weird. The pieces are not really coming together all that well for me, but I think it's cohesive enough that it works. And there were 3 people that were worse than her. Therefore, she's safe.
She's safe.
Therefore, she's safe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
The bar is low enough that Kristen was safe.
Work.
She wanted to challenge herself.
Mhm.
I love Chris. I love Gretchen. Honestly,
Mhm.
right now, I am appreciating Gretchen for the character that she is because she goes, well, I wanted to challenge myself already. Girl, it's episode 2. You want to challenge yourself already in episode 2? All right, Miss Gretchen, I see you. I love it.
I
I love
like
it.
it. I like it.
I
I think
may
this
not
is
have
a
given. Or go ahead. Sorry, Lana.
oh, no, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I wouldn't have given her the win in episode 1. We talked
Mhm.
about that. I would
Mhm.
not have given her the win in episode 1. I certainly would have given her the win here.
Mm.
This is cute. This is stylish. This is modern. This is everyday. This is very Marie Claire woman. For me, I love this. I absolutely love this. I wish there was a bit of color going on here. I wish there was like a bright pop of color in a belt or something. I wish there was something else going on here. But honestly, it's a simple, well constructed jumpsuit with a really nice cleavage situation. It's clean, it's concise, it's well done. I think it's incredibly marketable. I think the hanger appeal here is really good. I love this.
I do like this. I really do like this. I think this is a really, really good jumpsuit. I like how the top goes and it's flared out on the shoulders. I like how this fits. I think this is a beautiful jumpsuit. Definitely has hanger appeal. Definitely a Marie Claire woman. To me, it would have been my second choice. It probably wouldn't have won for me, but I would have definitely, she deserved to be in the top two. Definitely deserved to be in the top two. I thought this was really, really good. I wish you but I think what pushed it over the edge for her is she took really good pictures of this look.
Yeah.
Like, it was her pictures were really good, and her model is really good in this look. It was good. So I understand why she won. She probably wouldn't have won for me, but I understand why she won. This is good. I would wear if I was that little, I would wear it any time every day, even though wearing a jumpsuit is I need a you know, that's kinda I gotta take it all the way off to go to the bathroom, but,
Yeah, but yeah, there's just something so clean,
yeah,
simple, like the cleavage. It's giving me
it's
like
good.
there's almost this like flower motif going on here that I'm really responding positively to this.
It's good. It's
Um,
good, for
I
sure.
like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like Mondo's too.
I really like and I didn't think I would when I first saw it, when they took the photo shoots, I was like, "I don't know if
Hmm.
I like it." But then the way it moved on the runway, and then the way it moved in that picture, and then the way
Yeah.
he explained it and what his inspiration was, I fell in love with it even more. I was like, "I really like this skirt." It looks a little heavy, but it feels light, if that even makes
Yes,
sense. It looks
it
heavy,
does.
but
It
it
absolutely
feels
does.
light. The way it moves is like, "Oh, no, this is a light skirt," but it
Hmm.
looks like it could be warm. I like this top. I like this skirt. I like the leggings that he put underneath it. I thought this was a really smart. I think it might be a little too edgy for Marie Claire, but I think it was
That's
really good.
that's the one thing that I had with this is I think it's a little too sharp.
Mm,
Specifically for Marie Claire, but I love this look.
I loved it
I love
though.
I love that Mondo was in the top for this challenge. Um, I think Gretchen won because Coco Rocha wanted
Mhm.
to wear Gretchen's garment. That's for me personally. I don't think Coco Rocha wanted to wear this look. That's just where I'm at personally. But I love this. I think the only thing I don't love actually is the top. There's like this ruffle part in the front is a
Mhm.
little meh, but I think all of the pieces really work together for me. I love the black base, and then everything else around it is so beautiful. Y'all are gonna hear me compliment Mondo pretty much all season because I love Mondo. Mondo is one of my favorite Project Runway designers to ever be on the show. I'm going to pretty much compliment Mondo all season, and where there is space for me to not compliment Mondo, I will not compliment Mondo, but that's not going to happen very often. So, yeah, I'm biased towards Mondo. Get over it. But this is one time where I don't necessarily love the ruffle part going on in the blouse. And that's
Mm-hmm.
the one part I don't love. But this tweed skirt over these leggings with the boots and everything, and the styling is so girly. It's giving. It's giving for me. I love this. I love
That's
it.
good.
And I love AJ's as well. I love it. I don't know that it's necessarily Marie Claire, but I
I,
love the styling, and I love the bold color, and I love that he went bold with this. I love AJ's point of view as well. The two things we've seen so far, and I don't necessarily remember AJ from this season all that much, but the two things we've seen from AJ so far, I'm really intrigued and I'm excited to see more from him.
I like this look from AJ. The only thing I don't like is that it made her look pregnant.
I agree.
The poofiness of the dress in the front and the back, I was like, oh no, I think he should have did a smaller belt instead of the big corset belt, which I get why he did that, but I think it's just the fabric. Look, he needs to yank it down or something. Something needed to happen where it didn't poof up like that in that front like it did. But other than that, the color is great. The styling is great. I like how this model looked. It just was the fabric was doing weird things on the runway, and it would not look well photographed on a billboard.
Yeah, I agree. But
But
the
it looks good
color,
though.
the silhouette,
Awesome.
I think she just needed to lose the belt. I think the belt in the middle, that chunky belt,
Yeah.
is doing a lot of that, like that cinching and that like ruching element, and I think that's honestly what's throwing it off.
Um.
But otherwise, love the bold color, the black and white, the styling as well with that black lip, gorge.
Mhm.
A strong, a strong week
Strong
2 from
improvement.
Casanova.
Very much improved.
Anything is better than pole dancer in Dubai. And I think Casanova came back very strong.
This is beautiful to me. I love this jacket. I know he didn't like the navy blue, but I like the navy blue with this cream dress underneath. I thought this was so pretty. I enjoyed the sleeves on this. I thought this was beautiful. I appreciated this look. I thought it was pretty. I love the belt in the middle. Like I'm so glad he could decide to keep the belt and didn't listen to Gretchen because that belt was good. It cinched up perfectly. It just
Yeah.
looked good. I thought this was one of his best outfits. Well, because the other one was crash,
I
but
think this is the best thing he's presented so far in 2 weeks.
absolutely.
I don't know. Again, I don't know where this woman is necessarily going, but I like the ensemble. And the styling here is very well done.
Let's go to an art show.
Oh, she's the wife of the
The
artist.
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Where she doesn't necessarily have her taste figured out yet, but she's like almost there. But yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
strong comeback from Casanova. Still not all the
Absolutely.
way there, but pretty good.
But way better than before.
Way better. Christopher, it's fine.
It's fine. It's
It's
simple. It's
fine.
fine. It's nothing special about it. I think his model's pretty, but it's fine.
Gorge. Who's this model? Let's find
Hmm.
out who this model.
Who is she?
Who
Who
is
she
she?
is? Who she is?
Rose. This is Rose.
Rose. Rose is cute.
Rose. Rose, you're great.
But this
And
outfit
she
is
got a great
fine.
walk too. She's got a great
Yeah.
walk too.
Outfit is just fine.
Yeah,
I could have
Rose is
saw him at
great.
the bottom or at the top. Well,
Yeah,
I could saw him at the bottom or the top of the bottoms.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Rose makes the look. I'm ambivalent on the garment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, I think there were 3 people that did worse than him.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah.
Same thing. It's
I like
fine.
this a little bit more.
I'm about to say. I mean, the color at the top is fine. It's
That's
cute.
why I like it a little bit more.
But other than that, it's alright. Nothing special.
Yeah, I think for me, just the pop of the purple with all the color going on at the top, I think like elevates it just a little bit more for me. It's business, and I like that we went, a little bit more businessy with the Marie Claire woman here. Not many people went full business with this, but I like that we went kind of business, almost business casual here.
Mhm.
The purple with all of this extra color going on at the top, I'm responding positively to, and the skirt is very well constructed and very well tailored. So, for me, it elevates it above a lot of other people that went a little bit more simple.
Mhm.
So job well done, Sarah.
Mhm.
I would say middle, trending higher,
Mhm.
but definitely safe.
I like this. But I had an issue with this. My issue with this is it photographs silver, but it
Yep.
comes out copper.
Yeah.
And I would
hmm
feel if I was the audience,
I would
I would
feel a little
feel
duped.
doomed
Yeah.
because it photographs very silver.
Yeah.
Not that this copper is bad. It's cute. I like it. I like what he did with it. I'm not sure about the hair, but I like the styling of this. I'm not a fan of, but the dress itself, I like.
Okay.
That's what I'll say. But I
I'm
am
gonna
feeling a little duped.
I'm gonna slightly disagree with you. Um, I think the dress is cute, not for this challenge. This doesn't scream Marie Claire woman for me personally. I think the dress, separate from the challenge, I think the dress is cute. It actually gives me, funny enough, me mentioning Amy Winehouse, it gives me Amy Winehouse actually, and the styling kind of gives me a little bit Amy-esque. Like I think the dress is cute. It doesn't give me Marie Claire in any way personally. And I agree with you. It's photographed differently, so I'm a little like, eh. But again, I think 3 people did worse than him, therefore I think he's fine. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I just don't think it. I don't think it worked for this challenge for me.
Mm-mm.
But it's a cute
Cute look.
dress,
Cute
cute look.
dress.
Yeah, not for this
Absolutely.
challenge for me.
Okay.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna join you. Actually,
Just,
um,
just, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No,
I'm mad that this model had to go home because of this.
I'm mad she had to even put this on her body.
I know. Sorry, girl.
Sorry, girl. You were fabulous. This look
You were
was
great, girl.
awful. This
You
look
did what
was
you needed to do.
awful. Mm-mm,
Ugh. Oh, I
mm.
almost dropped my coffee. This is bad.
Bad, bad, bad.
Bad. Moving on.
I
Okay.
like this.
Not for this challenge because of the photo shoot element of it.
Yes.
It's too sheer for the photo
It,
shoot element of this challenge. They didn't know about the photo shoot element of this challenge until afterwards. So I'm not going to penalize him too much on that element of it. I love this dress otherwise.
I love the dress. It just wouldn't pick up on the details in the
Yeah.
photo shoot. But
You know
this
what this
dress
gives
itself,
me? This gives me Eurovision outfit actually in the best way
oh,
for me.
okay.
This gives me like Nordic, like this is something that like, and especially the way she's styled and this model specifically, this is like what the girl representing Norway would wear on stage for Eurovision if she was singing a ballad.
Mm,
Like that's
okay.
the energy, and I love that. I love this dress. I think it's so cute.
It's
Not
very
for
cute.
this challenge though, but great
Yeah.
garment.
Oh, absolutely. Although I feel like if they did photograph this, it would be like the close up shot, the cover shot would be amazing.
Oh, the cover shot would be great.
But the full body shot, you will lose a lot of the details.
Yeah,
But it's a good dress.
agreed.
It's a really good dress.
Agreed. Not my
Mm,
favorite thing from Ari, but
no.
not horrible.
The pants I like. I like the pant, but I don't like the top.
I agree. I don't even necessarily like the pants all that much. I think the pants needed to be steamed.
They do need to be steamed, absolutely, but not for this challenge either. Like, definitely.
Uh,
I think, well, I will say I will say it again, the close-up shot with that detail around the neck area,
is
great
cute.
close-up shot.
Yeah.
Full shot, hmm,
Again, 3 people did worse than her, therefore she's fine.
absolutely, absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
3 people did worse than her. She good. Moving
She
on.
fine, fine.
Oh, baby. For her having to restart,
It's not that
I don't
bad.
think it's atrocious.
No, it's not that great either.
It was bottom 3 worthy, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely bottom 3 worthy.
So this is giving us Chimbery instead of Marie Claire.
This is giving like
Mm,
spring fling, jamboree
right.
in the deep
It's,
south.
it's giving me neighborhood newsletter model for
Yeah.
the local boutique,
Yeah.
you
In
know,
Savannah, Georgia.
in Savannah or in Columbia,
Yeah.
and Columbiana, Alabama, like little
Sure.
town. She makes some cute dresses that we
Right.
all wear to the spring fling or to the
Right.
homecoming dance. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's not giving Marie Claire.
No. I think there's a universe where this could have had she started with this as her design.
Mm.
But it's not giving for me.
Yeah, it needed something else.
I'm glad she didn't go home for this though.
Yeah.
Cuz this was bad.
Okay. There are elements about this I liked.
The skirt.
The skirt I liked.
The skirt, I love the cut of the skirt actually.
The cape wouldn't be so bad if it didn't have this top
The
with
top is
this cape.
atrocious.
It just isn't. Yeah, this doesn't do it. It
No.
doesn't do it. It's not great. The
The
skirt
model
is
looks
cute.
so the model looks so upset to be wearing this.
It's just
Who's this baby? Who's this baby? Nicholas, who this baby?
uh,
ND, who this baby? Julia. Julia, I'm so sorry, darling. Julia, I'm so sorry, honey.
yeah. The,
I'm
the
so sorry you had to wear this atrocious garment.
the shirt with the back out, it was just
No,
not. It just
no,
wasn't. But the
no.
skirt was cute. I like the cut of the skirt. That's
Is
about
this
the
the
best thing I
first
could say.
is this the first instance of Gretchen's karma? We shall
We
see.
shall see.
We shall see. Ooh. Yeah, no, I didn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
No.
But what I did like was
Love.
this.
Love.
This is what I thought should have
Why
won.
don't you come on over to the top? Valerie. Oh, that was not on pitch for the song. Sorry.
Valerie,
Valerie.
Valerie,
Valerie.
Valerie. Why don't you come on
Come
over,
on over, Valerie. Ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba-da. Come on, Valerie.
This I liked.
And I
This I
love
thought
the
should have won.
critique. And I love the critique in the workroom from Tim. Tone it down. You don't need to
Hmm.
go extra. Simplify it a little bit. And this was
And
great.
this was, I thought she should have won. I'm gonna be honest. I
I could
thought
have
she
seen
should have
it.
won. I
I could
said
have seen
that
it.
this is the other person I said was a bit should have been they should have been in the top two. Gretchen and Valerie, which they were
Yep.
in the
Yep.
top two, but I feel
Yep.
like Valerie should have won because I
Yep.
felt like even though I think because both of them took really good pictures in this, and I think the full body shot would have been was better for Gretchen's look because of the jumpsuit and then all of that. But I think the close up shot would have been amazing because of Valerie's look. That neck line and
Yeah,
that piece, it would have been so good. But
I
she took
agree.
really good pictures of what she
She
had.
did.
I thought this was really good. And this red, I mean,
Oh,
we've
it's so
seen
good.
Gretchen in black and in blue, dark colors the whole time. And we got this pop of color from Valerie, which I loved. I think it would have been.
Yeah.
I thought she should have won. Me personally, I love this.
I wouldn't have been mad at Valerie winning. I will still stand by Gretchen just because I think the look overall feels a little bit more modern. But this garment is absolutely gorgeous. I love the zipper down the front. I love the collar detailing. I think all of it is so clean, so fresh. I loved it. I loved every bit of it.
Mhm. So good.
Loved it. And April to close out, I think is a strong rebound for April as well. And I
Yep,
was
I'm about to say better.
and I wanted to end with April as well, because I was really, really happy to see a strong rebound from April as well. In this, I love the whole neck piece situation going on here. The
Hmm.
dress, there's a little bit of wrinkling going on. There's a
Hmm.
little bit of like weird ruching, but overall, April safe trending high for me. I was really impressed with April in this challenge. Um, I don't think there's a universe she could have been in the top because I think that top 3 was locked in.
Hmm.
But safe trending high. I was really impressed with April here. The color palette here, I love it's like this bluish purple, like deep, like almost eggplant aubergine color going on. Whatever it is, I'm responding positively to it. The styling is really great. I loved all of this going on here.
Yeah, I like this. She has a thing where she likes the pointed shoulders. I think
Yeah.
this is the better of the two
Yeah.
pointed shoulders that we got from her. It's not too extreme. It's good. Like you said, the
Yeah.
purplish, darkish, bluish over like that top neck piece. Great. I think she styled it well. I think the dress
Yeah.
is cute. This is a good rebound for
Top
April.
5 for me, I'm gonna be honest, I think top 5, because I think the top 3 was top 3. And then for me, I would put April and, who else would I have had up there? Let me I'll run through them real quick. And Michael D. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say April and Michael D as top
yeah,
5 for
I
this.
can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
that's what I would have had. Yeah, I was and especially this like grayish brown as well. Like I really love these colors together. I'm responding very positively to it.
Yeah,
Love
that's
the
good.
rebound for April. I was really impressed with her here.
Hmm.
Her. Well, critiques happen. They kind of lay into this bottom 3, and I
Oh, they
wasn't.
got into him. They got into
Ooh,
him.
I
They got
wasn't too
into
mad
him.
at it. I wasn't
Me
too
either.
mad at it.
I mean, it was deserved, honestly.
It was. It was. But we got our top 3: Mondo, Valerie, and Gretchen. I think that was absolutely the correct top 3.
Mhm.
Like we said, honorable mention to Michael D and to April for, very, very good. I'm going to give
Mhm.
that honorable as well to Miss Ivy for a rebound, safe, whatever. And you know what? A good rebound as well to Casanova. A good rebound to
Yes.
Casanova.
Yes.
Not my
Yes.
favorite, but a very good rebound as well to Casanova here. Um, we talked about who we thought should have won. The win goes to Gretchen. I agree with that. I think it could have gone to Valerie and I would have been equally as happy.
Mhm. Same.
Or Mondo and I would have been equally as happy. So,
Yeah.
um our bottom 3 here, Nicholas, Jason, and Peach. And unlike last episode, they sent 2 people home. Escándalo.
The two that needed to
Deserved.
go. The two that needed to go. If we were only sending one home, it should have been Jason. But if we're gonna send both home, Nicholas definitely should have gone with them.
I wasn't
Uh,
too mad at it.
I wasn't mad. I was sad for Nicholas because he was obviously devastated for being sent home. Jason just left
Bye.
after this, and he was just like, "I don't have to wait. I'm about to go." So
Yeah.
okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That's the straight man, of course,
The
in me.
dichotomy of the reactions was very interesting. But
It was the straight
you
man
know what?
aspect. Like I can just
I
go. I'm just gonna go.
I'm not mad at the straight man going home episode 2. So thank you.
Not that
Thank you
man.
for that.
He didn't give us nothing. He wasn't giving.
No.
Let's just be honest. If he was giving, I'd be like, because like we've had straight men on the show who was actually giving.
Seth Aaron.
Seth there giving
Because
wins.
Seth Aaron is camp.
He's
Seth
camp and
Aaron
he
is
ate.
camp.
He
I
ate.
can't wait. I can't wait to get back to All Stars and get more Seth Aaron. I cannot fucking wait to get more Seth Aaron. Like, there are some straight men that have been on the show that have given camp and have given good TV. Seth Aaron. And there are some straight men that are just fucking boring and deserve to go. Bye, Jason. But Nicholas, I did feel bad for that baby.
I felt a little bad for baby, for him, but
I was happy that we kept Mother Peach around.
Period.
Because she needs a moment to breathe. Let Mama Peach breathe.
Jeez. But that's that.
Hey, you know, it's a premiere, so you know it goes long for us here. But that's where we're gonna close out. That's where we're gonna close out for this here first edition of season 8 of our Project Runway Refilled. I'm so happy to be back in our teal silk charmeuse. We will be here weekly talking season 8 of Project Runway.
Every Fashion Friday.
Woo! How fun. So excited. So make sure to join us every Friday from here on out for Fashion Friday. We've got a lot of content here at the Cup TV, so stay tuned for that. We've got Destination X coming very, very soon. We've got Love Island here in a few weeks. I'm very excited for that. So if you're a Love Island fan, we'll be here several times a week. We haven't decided how many times, so it's several. And several does not mean 7. If you're a Survivor fan, you know, but they will not mean 7. We've got Big Brother around the corner, and we'll have some other fun shows on this channel. So stay tuned for all of those. You can check out all of our other channels as well. The links for those will be in the description below. You can also check out our audio podcast links, our Patreon, our social media, and where you can get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug, and our social media. All those links are down in the description below. Subscribe if you've not already, because if you enjoy Project Runway and all competitive reality TV content, then you're going to enjoy our content here. Let us know what you thought of these first 2 episodes. Let us know if you're watching along with us, all of that lovely stuff in the comments down below. Thank you for joining us for this first part of Project Runway Season 8. And with that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So with that being said, in fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out, and we are out.
So Peter Zane.
Make it work, designers. Cheers.